Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. I hope everyone is having a very nice Friday or a week. So next week we also go. When it's Friday like this, just know that from tomorrow we're preparing for next week. I'm not saying don't enjoy your weekends, but just know that just have that 30 minutes of preparing your week. Just identify your mistakes that you've done during the week. Then next week it's going to be a new one. So if you won, it's fine, it's great, we're supposed to eat. But if you lost, it's also fine. At least you gain some experience. Then don't repeat the same thing on the market, because mostly the market will just repeat the same things. And if you repeat the same mistakes, it means you're going to get the same results. So yeah, I'm using people, they're asking me which platform I'm using here. It's actually TradingView, but from different platforms. I'm using this. You can just check here. It's livechart.co.uk. Actually, when you can see all the things that you can click here. When you click those things, they will give you a very nice view of this UK I'm sorry, of you trading view, but it's not going to have those adverts and stuff like that, you see. So it's free for those who like to analyze stuff. They can just use this, but remember, this thing is not going to save whatever that you do, but it's a very nice platform, which I think it's better, way better than MetaTrader. You know, MetaTrader is like old school, so they don't really change much on MetaTrader. So what do we see on US oil, guys? For those who trade US oil, they see that okay, the market is still playing around, but now on a bullish momentum. So I'm not going to take a long time on this one. I want people to understand that, you see, when you know what you're doing, mostly your analysis won't take time. So let's start with whatever that you do here. I like to draw this trend line. You know, if your strategy, if you can't able to explain your strategy within that 1 minute or 2 minutes, then that strategy sometimes is difficult. Try to do that very quick. You can see on my side, my strategy is telling me that, you see what, Kenzo, we have a support area around this area, and I already drawn that. Already, I no longer need anything to tell me where the market is going. I already know that okay, the market is uptrending already, plus I already have my support area. Do you take time to identify that? If you have problem with that, if you're still using different lines, you still try to read where is the market going after crossing this line, or maybe below this line, whatever, then just know that that is quite difficult mostly. So just make your job very easy. You don't need like some fancy indicators trying to show you what you can do, unless if maybe you're used to those things and maybe you don't have much time to analyze. But just imagine, within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I already drawn this. I already know where the market is going, and I already identified my support. It's a support, and it's also on an uptrend. So now the market just moved away from the support, because the market always respects that area. So it means now we need to find where we can buy. So now I see that the market is creating some very nice moves here. This is a very nice move. Why? Because this is just a small rejection before the market pushes up. It's something like this here. The market will just create those things before going up. So don't just expect the market to go straight up. The market will just try to create a higher lows like that. So let's go to a bit smaller time frame. I will just use 2 hours time frame to see where maybe I can draw my things, you see. So let's try to connect our dots. So what I'm trying to connect here is, I'm going to connect this one here and try this one here and see if maybe they make something. If they don't make something, I'm not going to force that, but what I know is since the market moved from my support, it means now the market might be changing the what, the direction or the trend, because the market before, the market was just going down, the market was selling. Now the market, since the market respected this support, now the market is pushing up. Do you see that? I hope you see that. So let's try to find those support areas. If they don't make sense, we don't force them, we clear them. So we don't have to be right every time, guys. We can't always be right. We're not going to be right now and then. So this is what I see. Oh, this is what I see at the moment. I see something like this. Do you see that? Why did I draw that? Because I see that at this point and this point, they move on the same zone. When I draw everything, it's where I expect the market to push up. So for some sort of a signal, it's going to be something like this. Something like that. You see? So from there, it's where I can say, you see what? I have 3 points where the market did respect. And even if we try to zoom, sorry guys, I need to put this thing in here. So you can see that the market actually did respect here. Do you see that? And now the market is back again, and I see a very bit smaller bullish candlestick. So what can you do from there? Don't jump on the market. The best thing that you can do is try to have a buy pending order. Buy pending order. You see, these are very important tools that people, they don't really use. So buy pending order, it means the market, if maybe it's really respecting this area, it will find your order there ready, because there it shows that the market was pushing up. Sometimes yes, the market can touch your order and turn lower, but mostly when you identify the support and stuff like that, mostly the market will come here, touch your order, and now boom, you are in profit, something like that. So I hope you understand that on US oil. So here, what I'm trying to see, what I see now, we are on a bullish momentum, and the market is creating a new uptrend, you see. Unless if the market is trying to break this area and push lower, we can say, oh, the market is going back again. Maybe you can sell, for those who maybe sell immediately, or you can wait for a retest before you can sell the market, because you're supposed to have 2 options. Obviously, you can't just have one and say Kenzo said we should buy, Kenzo said we should buy. So if the market changed the direction, it means you should also be ready for that, which is a good thing. Actually, the market wants people who think always have 2 options. If the market doesn't go up, it means the market will do what? The market will go down, something like that, easy as that. So it seems like I spend enough time on US oil. So now we are on gold, guys. Gold. Do you know gold, guys? Do you know how this thing moves? So we are on gold. Let's try to connect our lines. I think this thing can be connected nicely here. Am I doing this correct? Let me try again. Yeah, something like this. Why do I say something like this? Because I can't just skip all these areas here and try to connect this one. This one is like old, guys. Now it's older, so I need to connect to the recent candlesticks. I hope you understood that. So here's the thing. I'm going to do double lines. Do you think this thing makes sense, guys? You should know that. You can even maybe comment on the comment section. Tell me if it doesn't, why, and you will tell me maybe why. Because I think it makes sense. Why? Because look at these candlesticks here, which respected that area. Look at these candlesticks which respect that area. If you still remember, I also talked about something like this yesterday. So what do we see at the moment on gold? Firstly, this thing, you should just teach yourself this. When you open like something like gold like this, firstly, to make your job easily in Forex, firstly identify the trend. Where is the market going? You drawn your lines, you see, oh, this is support, which is great because now you have a support area, and also you know where the market is going. It's uptrending. It means the market is actually going up. Yes, we see a sell-off here, but when I check the trend, it's actually going up. So it means, where can you place your positions? It's where you start to go to a bit small time frame and see if we have another resistance or support that the market needs to break. You see, so at the moment, let's just use 15 minutes time frame. So from 15 minutes time frame, we need to connect the highest points that the market is expecting recently. So it's going to be around this area going back. You see that? Do you see that? So it seems like the market is unable to break this area on a bit smaller time frame. So if we break that, we're going to say, you know what, we buy. Another reason why do you buy there? Remember, we are still on a support area and the market is creating this move. So our clue for us to say we're going to buy, let's wait for the market to break this area. Why we say it breaks? Because the market was not able to break that area before. So if it breaks this wall, we're going to say, now Kenzo, once we break this area, it's time for us to buy. You can wait for a retest, something can jump on the market. So for those who like to draw this, I don't really use this thing. I just use it so that, because some people use that, but you know, I learned Forex in a different way. Something like this, some they will like it when I say something like this. So after a breakout, maybe something like this will happen, then you will be in a trade like that. Then your stop loss might be here, or you can put it maybe below, but your stop loss shouldn't be like crazy, so you don't have to lose much on a one trade, right? So yeah, it's something like this, but this is on a 15 minutes time frame. So on a bigger time frame, it's where you're going to see a different story. But what I love is, when you do your analysis, they should all tell you the same thing. Whether it's 4 hour time frame, whether it's 1 hour, you should see the same structure. Even if the candlesticks are now coming to be like different, but you still see the same thing that you saw on a bigger and a smaller time frame. I hope you understand that, guys. And you know what? Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to do that, guys. Don't forget to do that. So now we are on US30. Dow Jones. We are on Dow Jones. So let's go in a bit bigger time frame so that you can understand what's really happening. We are, let's see if we draw something like this. Because firstly, you have to identify the trend. The trend is telling me that, no, what, Kenzo, the trend is going up. The trend is going up. Don't think about even selling this thing. The trend is going up. For those who sell, it's fine. They can sell. There's nothing wrong with that. We trade differently, guys. We can, if I do something wrong, or maybe if I say I only buy or I only do this, guys, it's not like maybe I'm against you or I'm against your strategy. It's just how I do things. We can still be friends. We can still be friends. We can still do things differently, but we can, you don't have to fight me for saying I only buy, I did this, I do that, because that's how I do things and that's how you do that. You do your things, right? Yeah. So we can still, I have people who sell these things and they still make money. So, which is great, but I also have my strategy, which I also make money, which I only buy. It means when the market is going down, I just sit and relax and watch something else, you see. So now we are on US30. The market is beat or very high at the moment. The market respected this area, and just because we were so very afraid of the what was happening, we did not have some like enough entries, because we thought maybe the market was going to go lower and lower. But you know what, the market respected our technicals. So it means even if maybe there's news and stuff like that, mostly the market will still respect your technicals. So let's go closer and see what's really happening. But before I go there, I see that there is something here, there is something there, something like a resistant. Let's go to a bit smaller time frame, or maybe we can just draw that. When I say draw, you can use a bigger time frame to draw everything. I want to show you that now. When you go to a bit smaller time frame, everything should still make sense, you see. So this is a daily time frame. You see how I drawn my thing there. So if I go to a 4-hour time frame, do these things still make sense? If they don't make sense, I should look look this in a different way. Yes, I think they still make sense. I can only maybe just do some small adjustments like here and say, you see, it's a very good one, because what I see here, let me remove this. What I see here is, firstly, we are on an uptrend. So we had this resistance for some time, and that resistance is broken and the market is here. So guys, the market won't just move like this the whole day. So the market has to breathe. So I know that I expect the market to push higher from these areas. The market can just play around here, but eventually you will see the market here. The market will be around these areas. We will see some new higher highs, whatever. Why? Because now we're going for a new year. So these areas next year, there will be like a history. So it will be far. We will be far. You will be saying, oh, I saw those areas when the market is like on 40,000, you see. And just imagine if you just find the nice entry and you just hold for 2 weeks. Next year is very close, guys. It's very, very close. So just make sure you improve your trading. See this thing like in a year time, you will see that the market won't be here anymore. The market will be like really, really far. So it means you should find a nice entry. These are the nice entries, because if the market is breaking around this area, it shows us that actually this is a new zone. This is a new move. The market is no longer under that bearish. So any move that is going to happen from this area is going to be completely new. It's not going to be a higher, like overbought or whatever. Why? Because this was a different trend here. It was a sell. It was like a downtrend. This is a downtrend. You can see that. So this is going to be a new trend again, going up. Going up. I hope you understand that, guys. I hope you understand that. Please, please, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Guys, if you want to be in my team, it's only $145. You pay once, then you enjoy this type of analysis. The signals in there. If you want your own thing, you can buy the system, which is going to provide you with the signals, and yeah, just going to get unlimited signal. You can trade oil, gold, NASDAQ, whatever, but it's based on MT4. I will be introducing MT5 system also in a few days. Then yeah, the price is $100. You're just going to make more with that. But yeah, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. So now we are on NASDAQ 100. So NASDAQ 100 is also behaving the same way as US30, but I want you to see something. Firstly, we are on an uptrend, right? So let's go closer. Let's go closer and see what's really happening. I hope if you watched my previous video, you already see what's really happening here, because they all it's just a continuation. So from this area, guys, we see that we have a resistant area, this zone there. Let me draw that nicely. You can see that that is a zone where we see a resistance. But does that mean the market is going to sell off? No, the market is not going to sell off because of that. The market just went very low, and now the market is trying to recover. We see the market doing something like this. So the market is trying to breathe after this long move. So After this, the market can still go higher because this area is tested several times. So it means the market is just taking a break then before we see a push higher. So let's draw some proper lines for you. Let me draw some proper lines for you. Let's see, guys. In a few weeks, we're going for Christmas. Please, guys, especially if you are a trader, don't just spend everything, guys, in December. If maybe you don't have enough, next year, January, it's very good opportunity for us where we can make a lot. So if you have something, sometimes opportunity just comes, and if you don't have something, actually it feels like a loss because you were going to take that opportunity, but since you don't have anything, you spoiled your friends, whoever, then January it's like broke. So that's a bad idea. Please, guys, try to be safe out there. I'm not saying I'm a priest. Maybe I'm like, I don't spend, I don't do anything, guys. I'm not even a good, I spend recklessly mostly. But you know what I love about myself is whatever that I spend, I'm also a good hustler. I trade, I do all these things. So I don't even see whatever that I buy. So it's like already covered, you see. You guys should also invest, guys. You should also invest. In South Africa, there's easy equities. In the other countries, you can use Robinhood. That can also help you to have something extra because we can't always trade. Like, you see, sometimes you just have your money just supposed to work for you, even if you are not there, even if you are a good trader. So this is what I see, guys. Let me just remove these ones. This is what I see on NASDAQ at the moment. This is 2 hours time frame. So I see that I have a resistance area here. You see that? Maybe they can say they saw something like this, yes, before, but now we have something like this here. It's a resistance that the market is respecting. But from this area, we saw that the market was also creating something. And I'm not surprised when I see the market going lower. It's possible that the market can even reach this area before pushing up, you see. So, but another thing is, I also see that the market might be respecting this thing here. You see this area here. Do you see this area? That area was something. And since the market broke out of here, you see this area, the market was respecting these areas. Then after, you can see even here. So the market just broke out of that, gave a small retest, pushed up, and the market, I think the market is back for a retest again. Maybe we might see a push up, maybe later when the market opens, but at the moment is what I see. But don't forget that we have this resistance. So actually the market is now on a wedge. We can just call this a wedge. So the market might play around this wedge, whether it's going to break up or down. Yeah, we're going to see what is going to happen. So, but the best thing that you can do is, I think the market is just retesting from this area. The market might push up. I hope you see this. If you want to like really sell, wait for the market to come back and break this area again. And when it goes lower around this area, when it retests, then maybe you can sell if you sell NASDAQ. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Don't forget to come back here on weekend and watch my weekly analysis. Bye.